Hey everybody, welcome back to Crypt Monkey Paints, where Ty is giving me all kind of grief now because I'm making fun of him. I'm sorry. I was not aware that was coming. Today we are doing the Wendigo by Mini Monster Mayhem.
Well done.
And I am currently holding him while I'm trying to get him base coated. I have him balanced. So, um, I lost my train of thought. Hi.
Well, let's talk about this.
There you go. Look, see, pretty pictures. So that is the Wendigo. It's okay, Regina. I figured that's what Ty and I both assumed, but it was funny.
I said I wasn't the important one anyway.
No, you are to me, but it's okay.
Hello, Tech Priest.
Hi, Tech Priest. We were actually kind of assuming that you were doing like the voice to speech thing, because like my phone, every time I try to put Ty, it does something like completely stupid, and it's always different. So it's a lot of fun to play with. But anyway, so I'm painting the Wendigo. I love this little guy. I printed him bigger so that you guys could see it, but I have his right version next to me as well. Let me get him standing back up again. He is like, he walks barely on the edge. If you want to switch down to this, Ty. He like literally stands barely on the edge of his base. So that's the size I'm printing or painting tonight, but this is the size he's supposed to be. And also, we will be giving away the little baby model tonight.
Baby's correct size.
He's the correct size, but he's a baby. He's a kitty. And I thought about giving away the painted version as well, but here's the thing. I broke antlers off when I was cleaning him. You notice this one has a double set of antlers. Move. So he's got the antlers, all 4 sets. And then you'll also notice on his hands, he has 5 fingers. You'll notice on this model, he's got 2 antlers and that's it. And his fingers got bit off.
Eaten by a much smaller Wendigo.
Yes. So he got a little bit chewed up. I got a little bit clip happy is all I could say when I was taking supports off.
Tech Priest Majority says, I stole the baby. No, I want to watch Willow.
Oh, nom, 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 nom. I read the next one. Okay, move that out of the way. So I literally base coated him and his base. I base coated him and his base all in the same color, rotting wood.
Hello, Ghosty.
So I like have one spot left that needs paint right inside of his jaw, which is a tight fit. Excuse me. Hi, Ghosty. Man, I am struggling today and I don't know why. But I have a very loose plan. I literally sat down with this guy right before the stream and just started grabbing colors because I'm like, I have no idea what I want to do. So I think what I want to do is go for like obviously a brown look, like kind of the brown furry. I've been in a swamp look. I think that's what I'm going to go for.
Tech Priest says, toy like Toiger. Ghosty says, I already love the base color.
Yeah, I mean, it's called rotting wood, but it's an awesome color.
And Regina says it's the weather, probably. That's funny because when you said that, I was thinking, yeah, it's too sunny out. You're distracted. and no wind. That's what we talked about today. For weeks now, we've had wind.
Yeah, like
the wind chimes constantly going.
There was a couple of times where I wanted to go, and one time I did go get our big wind chime set and just took them down because I was afraid they were going to get launched. And now it's like, oh, it's so beautiful out. Let's open up the windows. And there's absolutely no airflow. So it feels wonderful outside and it's stifling hot inside the house. So it's awesome.
I mean, I have a fan on.
Yes. Oh, we should turn the fans up in the living room. That gets some airflow too.
I thought I did that.
You might have. I just wasn't paying attention. I was also just telling Ty I need to figure out a better way to hold these guys. That is my next plan, is having something better to hold. Because a lot of these, what I was using was a pill bottle and they just stand on the top of it. And a lot of these, that works really well. But when you get something with such a wide stance like this, it's not going to be on there.
Tech Priest Major says, it's light behind you.
Yes,
yeah, and the wind has been crazy as well.
We have the curtains open today. They'll have to be closed pretty soon, but that's our backyard. Yay! But yeah, daylight savings time means there's actual sunlight behind me, so we figured it was pretty. We'd leave it open.
He also says, your fans are already on Twitch, that is.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
Those gloves, those new gloves are actually cool. I want to wear them and tell everybody they're driving gloves or something.
They're not driving gloves. So I got a little tired of the purple. Also, when I order gloves, I order in a big batch, basically because I use them for resin and painting and everything else. So I order a lot at a time. And then but when I ordered a small batch and decided, yes, these purple ones work really well. I like them. Okay, I'll go ahead and order a big batch. And then I ordered the wrong size. So they were constantly like falling off my hands. And I mean, I'm sure you guys could tell, like I had big fat fingers whenever I was painting. So I ordered the black ones. Yay! To test them out. It's a new brand. And I ordered the right size. So now they're actually staying on my hands, which is kind of amazing. I have gone through almost 1,000 gloves to finally get back to the right size.
Ghosty says, I've been custom building a stand for the bigger figures I paint so I don't have to hold them.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. Tech Priest says the Senate passed a thing today to eliminate the time change, so this may have been the last time we've got to worry about clocks.
But I like falling backwards.
Well, I think the fall backwards is the one they added, though, right? The real time is what we're in now. It will be daylight savings time all year round if it goes through. Ghosty says, I can't tell if you're joking, but I really, really hope you're not. No, I actually saw that on the news just before we got on stream, too.
Not sure if you're talking about them or went through 1,000 set of gloves that didn't fit. But yes, I really did go through. I ordered 1,000 gloves at once.
I think they're talking about DST.
Well, the gloves are more important.
Well, I mean, I do think they're kind of badass.
I'm
expecting
saying,
you to pull out a tattoo gun or something.
Oh, that would be fun.
The fallback is nice, but the spring thing is just straight mean.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, it does. It actually, they do remind me of like what people wear for tattooing. So now I'm desperate to go get a tattoo. Okay, so I just used glacial mist.
Oh, the time we're in now is the real time, I guess.
All time is real time.
Mm.
Just making sure.
Yes.
All right. So.
Time is a lie.
Oh.
Tech Priest says time is a lie.
Free time, that for sure is a fucking lie.
You lie, time. You lie.
Trying to decide.
Ghosty says time is an illusion. And I'd like to add to that, there is no spoon.
Yeah, I keep bumping my new mic stand.
I didn't do anything. That was all Tech Priest. Thank you for continuing to celebrate Halloween with us.
The only time that matters.
Best holiday of the year.
I legitimately have no plan here, guys. I'm just putting paint on where I think it might look nice.
So we haven't talked about it, but I'm assuming that tomorrow night we'll be on at 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, that's going to be our new time for on Wednesdays. Unless I'm wrong, it seemed like it worked a lot better for everybody. If I am wrong, absolutely let me know by screaming at Ty to make things not change. I don't know. I have no idea.
For tomorrow night, yes, starting at 7:30. Tech Priest says always celebrate Halloween. Agreed. Ghosty says spooky season is the best season.
It's the only season.
Oh, it's 7:30 bad for you, Tech Priest? Hi, Gareth.
Hi, Gareth.
I saw it coming. That's when I head home from work. Oh, yeah. Get a different job.
Dude, that is so rude.
I'm kidding. He knows I'm an ass.
We all know you're an ass.
Oh, see, I didn't say anything wrong. So he's working on it.
Jerk.
Have you even talked to Cora yet? Do you know what's happening tomorrow?
I have not. I at this point, it's just an assumption that they'll let me know if they want to stream.
Okay. So more than likely it'll be painting and world building tomorrow.
Yes.
If you know of any good jobs hiring, let me know. Yeah, if I see anything, I still get emails all the time. I mean, they're software, but
Occasionally he even gets phone calls.
Gareth says, thanks for sticking with me last night after my tech problems, Dawn.
I'm so sorry for you. It's one of those things that it's like, it's times like that I really understand and appreciate how lucky I am to have Ty on that side, because like legitimately everything was just last night Gareth's camera was just shutting down. So poor Gareth is trying to paint, and then he's getting, random noises so that he'd look up and see that he's got no feed happening. And then he had to like legitimately like start everything back up again like we've had to do before. And
like we did Saturday, we had to do that.
Saturday we had to reboot everything, and it was sucky.
This is that crappy cord.
Yeah. His basically I'm assuming at this point you kind of figured out maybe that cord had gotten run over or something, and so his cord for the phone wasn't working, so it was just like losing connection constantly.
Replacing the cord today, and that should solve the problem.
That's good.
We finally stopped and took the time to purchase voice meter potato today.
Potato.
Rather than, still evaluating every 6 hours. So hopefully that gets rid of our problems that we've been having. Because if I don't remember to restart, I don't know, it's like my drivers get all clogged or something. My audio drivers. It was weird. It wasn't even that we were like, we don't want to pay for this. We were just lazy.
Yeah.
And didn't go take care of it until today.
Well, actually, to be fair, the other day, we tried to take care of it, and for some reason, our bank doesn't trust it, so they keep, like, blocking us paying these
every time
people.
I buy something from, I guess it's a European.
So, yeah, so the bank itself blocked it, so I went and we're like, okay, well, we'll use PayPal. And then I couldn't remember the password, so we're like, fuck it, we'll do it later. And then it was, okay, let's do this now. And we're like, wait, what? But it's done now, and it's a lifetime purchase, so it's done, and it's over. And the Wendigo just jumped out of my hand.
Might finally buy the program I've been using for my cameras too, says Gareth. Yeah, we're just using well, we're using Streamlabs OBS until we paid for the year, but as soon as I paid for the year's subscription, a year's worth of subscription, like a week later or something like that, I realized that Streamlabs is a little bit more limited than I wanted to mess with. I wanted to do some extra stuff that I don't have access to in Streamlabs. So we're going to switch over to regular OBS probably pretty soon. I got to look that up. I don't know when we paid for the year.
I don't either.
Ghosty says, okay, genuine question for everyone. So, like, what do you do if you look out into your backyard and see a Wendigo standing there? Like, it doesn't attack you or anything, but you know there's a Wendigo in your woods. What do you do?
Move. Pack your shit, whatever you can grab, get in the car, and go somewhere else.
But first, hey, man, can you get a selfie with me real quick? I personally would just move.
Nah.
See, sometimes I see these big houses. I just watched a YouTube video yesterday showing all these big houses, and about a third of the houses were selling for a very under market value because the house is supposedly haunted. I would buy it because of that.
I would not want to live, I would not want to buy a haunted house until I had lived there for a little bit to make sure that everything was nice.
See, these houses I'm looking at are too old and big, though. I'd just buy it and sell tickets. Open it up as a bed and breakfast or something. Do investigations while we're waiting for guests.
I have no plan for those of you who are just joining us. I'm literally just mixing paint and applying it, and I don't really know what I'm doing.
Was that not a plan? Because that's how I do it every time.
I don't have a clear picture of how I want it to look in the end. I just know that I don't want all of the skin matching. So I'm now dry brushing some of the lighter brown over the top of the blue and the brown to kind of bring them all together. And then I'm also going to take the skulls to a brighter color. But it's one of those things that I've thought about, how would I paint a Wendigo so many times and I've come up with so many different, choices and stuff like that. And I legitimately blanked as soon as I grabbed the model today. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I'm making this shit up as I go. But I kind of like the blue undertone on some areas. I think that's kind of fun. Oh. See, it's that little leg, this little leg right here. I keep ticking. Dry my brushes over here. I think I'm going to drop my brush. That's what I'm going to do. Thinking. I don't know. So I'm going to paint the skull while I'm trying to figure out anything else.
I'm going to have to get a loading graphic for you.
When
you're sitting over going, I'm thinking, and then you do those long pauses, I'll just have it underneath, like just above the word dawn, it'll say loading.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, but I mean, it's, I'm legitimately just thinking. I don't have a thought in my head. I'm thinking. See, I was trying to decide how I want this to look. if I want it to be a solid or really thin. And I decided I definitely don't like the solid. So I need to go thinner with a bigger brush. That's what I was thinking. And I'm sure that was like super interesting.
Garrett says, and Halloween, you could call it a dead and breakfast. I like it. I would just name it that. Period. The dead and breakfast. Come stay at our dead and breakfast. Ghosty says, but also imagine how cool it would be to have died to a Wendigo on your gravestone. I may make that tombstone now for the Halloween decorations.
Yeah, we need new ones anyway.
Laser etch up some wood ones or something, right?
Yeah, that's what we had talked about doing.
Yeah, I've got the one sign Cora bought like a week before Halloween, and it may have been more than a week, and I still never took the time to get it done.
Yeah, but you also had all the lasers running constantly. I don't know when you would have had a break to do it. And now that the weather's turning better, I can open the garage back up and get some stuff.
Well, I've got to finish that one thing yet. That when the weather gets better, I've got to finish like 8 more toolboxes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we've even gotten word back on all of them. Certainly one of them, we had a guy that talked to us. I'm talking about the toolboxes for our House of Possession.
Yeah. I knew it. Oh, never mind. You weren't.
No, I wasn't talking to you.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
But I'm glad you know. Once that's done, then I've got to write a story, and we've had to do an alternate rule set for House of Possession.
Yeah.
And that guy is officially donezo.
Well, I mean, realistically, we did come up with what we're doing. We just need to write the rules. We also need to, we already figured out we're just going to sit around the table right here and play test.
Yeah. But our rule set, I mean, it's an alternate rule set that if we do, I don't remember what we were going to do, 6 demons or 8 demons?
I wanted to do at least 8.
That means pretty much 8 different rule sets, alternate rule sets within this package of rule sets.
Yeah.
But for those of you that have played House of Possession, these alternate rule sets are going to be solo and duo co-op style of playing the game. Ghosty says, I still have to process that I don't have school off for Halloween, but I do for Columbus Day. Really? Yeah, I always thought Halloween should be a day off. Even when I was little and they do the, like, you still dress up for school and walk around the school and trick or treat at the different classes. I was like, it's an important holiday. They should just let us stay home.
Most of the schools that I went to did not allow dress up. A few of them did, but most of them did not. I've moved a lot, so I've gone to a lot of schools. That was a baby jump.
It got me pretty good. Thanks, Tech Priest. Thank you.
Yeah, I think the watered down, kind of fading in and out in different spots looks better than that solid I was doing before. He's so handsy. Like his 4 hands are catching on my gloves in different areas.
Gara says it's the D bill. I'm guessing we're talking about the daylight savings time D bill. Tech Priest says my pleasure for my thank you. And Gara says evil Halloween. trying to get to spring, but I'm still excited about next Halloween.
Yes. Most of the time we wait to the last minute to rake our leaves. And we kind of do a little maze path with the leaves in the front yard.
Yeah, that's fun.
And it's really fun because like the parents are always telling the kids not to walk through the yard, but I'm like, that's kind of like the straight path from the yard to the door because our driveway is offset to the side. So I started doing that so the kids can run through the yard, and the parents are like, no, 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 go around, go to the driveway. And they're like, no, but this is the path. And they do little zigzags through the
I'm over there
yard.
going, no, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm not bad at raking. That's really what I did on purpose. The swirls and all this stuff going through the yard.
We had one kid a couple of years ago where we did like have, circle paths, and he was just so concentrating on his little path, and he was going around and around and around and around. I swear to God, he was in the yard for 5 to 10 minutes. I'm like, here, you get like 5 pieces of candy, man. Like, great effort.
Goldie asked, what size is the Wendigo printed in when it's sold, Dawn?
That's this size back here.
It's
So it's
55 millimeters tall.
and 25 mil base. Yes.
Yeah, the one of those 3 that's shown there, the one on the left is the one that Dawn is painting right now.
Yes. I meant to, and I'm not sure if I've done it yet, but I meant to add the larger option on Etsy as well, because I think it's better, bigger. I'm sorry, but 25 mil base is just not intimidating enough for a Wendigo.
Gare says, I like Halloween, but growing up a lot of churches hated it because it wasn't all nice and fluffy. Yes. I've been trapped in a few of those pizza parties. Tech Priest says, you kids, get off my lawn! Gare says, and I was trying to say devil like Bobby Boucher from The Waterboy. Mama says. Ghosty says, see, Halloween is like one of the most universally celebrated holidays. Even in high school, we go out for parties and stuff, so I just feel like we really should have a day off. Yeah, I think for a figure like this, larger is better, especially with his detail.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I have to say, his detail on the smaller model, quit holding hands. I mean, you could see I still did miss a few of the supports in there. But, I mean, his detail is there on this smaller model. But I prefer bigger, scarier monsters. And it's funny because on the big giant version, I managed to not break any of the antlers or fingers or anything else. But on the bigger version, snapped half that shit off. Why do you keep dive bombing out of my hands? Jerk. But like I said, I meant to put the larger version as well, and I don't remember if I did yet or not. But I'm also still working on getting everything posted from the new month's release from all the different sculptors. And we're halfway through the month already. But it's, oh, shite. It's okay, I'll get there.
Like he knew I was going for a drink.
That was good timing.
Stabbed myself in the eye with a straw.
You don't need that eye.
Oh, I've fallen behind here. Let's see. Regina says, I'm excited for fall and Halloween due to an amazing buy from Michaels. They had gotten their fall and Halloween stuff super late this year, early February. Wow, really? So they were selling it by the cartload, boxes unopened.
That's crazy. Awesome. Yes, Regina actually has a couple of things set off from this on the side for me.
Tech Priest says, I'm going to have to jump. Ghosty says, With how much you drop him, Dawn, you just might break off an antler.
I only got 2 left. I'm supposed to have 4. I better not.
Garrus says, speaking of jumping, it's me. You'd have felt terrible if I would have choked on my straw or something.
No.
Awful.
No.
Terrible.
No.
Worse than normal.
Yeah, maybe. All right.
That's empty.
I'm going to put him down for a minute. I like this rotting wood color. Doesn't really look like a rotting, but it works pretty well.
Garrus says, I'd have felt a little bad. See, I said that before. Now, since you want to say it out loud, I'm thinking you're lying.
I'm lying. I wouldn't have felt bad at all.
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't even talking about you. We all know how you feel about me.
Damn it. That cord and me are going to fight. I'm going to paint the grass green. I tried to make sure that I kind of got it all with the brown, because I like the idea of it like from the ground coming up into the green, but not being like all perfectly green. And I've got some yellow to add to it as well. I've been like running and running and running and running, and now I feel like I'm just kind of dazing out and painting.
Well done, Garrett.
Not so much anymore. Here goes my relaxing time.
Gareth says, hee 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 hee.
Appropriately so.
We'll translate that to yeah.
And this is the reason why I suggested you line the dragon scales rather than dry brush them. This is the best way to get even with you.
What?
So last night on his stream, he was painting a dragon, and at one point he was trying to decide what color to go over the black. And he was asking for suggestions. Should he line each scale, like trace each scale to highlight it individually, or should he just dry brush over it? So I, of course, being the asshole that I am, said you should line it. Because why the fuck would I make it easy on him?
Well, Gareth says, I know, and I still didn't.
No, but if I remember right, it was for Sojan, I think is how you say his name, and he had said dry brush, so I think you made the right call. Stupid Mike. Sorry, Mike. I love you, Mike. Not positive if that's how you say his name or not, but
Yes.
okay.
Gareth agrees that you are not positive.
Shut up, Tyler. So I just grabbed the ebony flesh from Reaper, and I'm just kind of putting smears.
Now Ty is going, who's Mike?
Nah, he knows Mike. He named him. Because if I was going to name him, he'd be Bob or Susan.
Oh.
You're making the camera jump when you
Who
do
did that?
I know who did that. I could tell by the look on your face, jackass.
But not, Gareth says, but not positive, and you said his name right.
Okay. Okay. Now, nice and pretty edge. It's a nice thing about dry brushing a lot of stuff. It dries so quickly, you can kind of move on to the next step fairly quickly.
Ghosty says, holy moly, I have my earbuds in and now I'm parked.
It's because Ty wants to make everybody like him.
Sorry.
Note to self, don't wear earbuds when watching Dawn stream.
Oh,
This is a bad plan.
I like how Ghosty's got it all in caps too. Like, I can't hear you. I can't hardly hear anything.
There. Ah, a little support laying down there. Get away. I am going to get a smaller brush because I'm going to do tongues in this color. And that way I can highlight later.
So Saturday was kind of fun.
It was.
Some of you guys were around when we were online for Midwest Game Fest Online, which is a convention we are usually there in person. Not since before the pandemic, but we go there. We will go there again. It's one of our favorite ones.
Yeah.
Ghosty says, I'm not great at reading lips. Is the closed captioning? Is this? Oops.
It's okay, Ghosty. I'll kick him in the shin later.
Every Tuesday. But yeah, that was fun.
Okay.
You did that new crap, what was it? Hayeka
I can't say it. No.
Grunt, I think.
Which I will fully...
Like a Trient.
Why do you keep going off on random times? I must be hitting the timer button on that
I
thing.
was just going to ask if there was a timer or something.
It is. Shut up, Tyler. Anyway, I will fully admit, guys, the ones who won on Saturday, I have not shipped your prizes.
Shame.
Because Monday and today I was wrecked with packing. Like, Ty was even helping me pack on Monday.
A normal napping period of time.
And yeah, like when he went to the post office, it was like ridiculous. He had to make like 2.5 trips in.
Just two.
Just two. Okay. Stand up. He's so thin on his little tiny hooves. Oh, you know what? I've got this light brown. He wants to hold hands. Let's make his hooves light brown.
So that was fun. It'll be nice to get back there. As long as nothing else happens this year.
Yeah.
They're out in it's Kansas City, but specifically Independence, Missouri.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm going to say the curse word. Detail. Work.
Those eyeballs.
Well, yeah, it is.
But it feels weird to say eyeballs when you're on his feet, right?
Yes. There we go. Haha, finished. I finished.
Quack incoming.
Okay. I'm trying to decide. Okay, look here. Hold on to your base. There we go. Okay. He's completely out of focus back there, too. He looks... He hates standing up. Hold your base. There you go. I need my bright red. I'm going to put a couple of highlights on his tongue. While I'm digging, I think I'm going to look for my Blood of the Blood Gods. So we can put some goopy mess on his hands and... There it is. There's that. I don't know where the bright red is. You know what? I'll just use this one. It'll work. It'll probably come out better too. I want to brighten his tongue up some. Still... See, this is why I should have a plan, because I'm still not really excited or happy about this. And also, this is not going to be a very long string.
You getting close?
Yeah, already, because, I mean, he's kind of an easy paint. I think it's partially because I'm not sure what. Not sure what else to do, really. Shelf of shame time. That or Ty could do a little bit of world building tonight, and I could work on the labyrinth, because I don't have any of Shelf of Shame pulled out and ready. And unfortunately, it's not exactly something that I can tell Ty to go pick up this. Because he could pick up the one thing, but not get all of the pieces I need or something like that, you know? I was not expecting him to go this quickly, to be honest. And I say that, but then I could spend the next, 2 hours working on him because I'm not happy with where he is. There's just no telling.
Yeah, I had one of those moments, I think it was yesterday, when I'm like, oh, I know what we're going to talk about next time on the plane. It's going to be, and I don't remember what it was.
That's always the case. Could take a break and go look at the shelf.
Yeah. Oh, me?
No, me. I don't trust you to go over and look at the shelf for me. I'm sorry.
I would come back with something so good.
You wouldn't. Or you'd come back with a part of something that I need, not everything I need for that model. Okay.
Garrett says go for the 2-hour work.
Well, that's just it. Like, I don't know exactly what to do. Because I'm not exactly loving where he's going. But I also don't have a clear thought on how to fix it yet either.
Take the camera with you. Oh, well. That's a little difficult.
Yeah, I'm kind of corded in here because I'm not using the phone. I've got a little baby camera. Show. I mean, if I had a clear idea of how to fix what I'm not liking, I could probably just continue. But
We talking Shelf of Shame? I've got like 20 figures to paint, and I have 12 more on their way, says Ghosty. we bought Bones 4. Like a lot of Bones 4.
yeah.
So we have a lot of Bones 4 still, years later now.
Yeah, I mean, it was, well, and keep in mind, when Bones 4 was happening, I didn't have any 3D printers. So Reaper was pretty much where I got my minis from.
Gosh, it really has been that long. Huh?
Yeah. Bones 6 is about to happen. I think it starts at the end of the month, if I remember right.
We don't need that. Too much. Uh, Virginia says, I need to make some progress before my newest order arrives.
Yeah, yours is going on the printer tomorrow, I think. I don't know. I don't have the schedule pulled up in front of me. Okay, that's making me happier. You know, sometimes it's just you paint and it just doesn't work. Sometimes it is what it is, but it's not what you wanted. And that's okay. It's usually when I set things down and walk away and come back, look at them again some other time. Stop grabbing me. I hate that tapping noise. Stop it. It's me doing it, but you know.
Ghosty says, but I also have an excuse. I use my hairbrush for most of my larger figures, but right now I'm down to an airbrush.
You said hairbrush.
Yeah, I did say hairbrush, and I
Okay.
apologize.
I'm like, what is happening?
They said I use my airbrush for most of my larger figures, but right now I'm down to an airbrush. I'm down an airbrush. Sorry.
Yes. Reading is fundamental.
It's because you took my nap time yesterday. Gareth says I need to get into more of the production mode on the Hero Quest so I can get a set to Michael before his birthday.
Yeah, those things are looking awesome too. The fireplace, particularly.
I was just thinking about that fireplace. It's nice.
Well, we can definitely open up the floor for what you guys would like to talk about tomorrow.
Yeah. I kind of have a loose idea of one of the subjects coming up, but it may be too loose. I don't know. Basically, we could talk about finding some survival tricks. You know, what are some tricks you might use when you are not in a land ship and stuck out at night, for instance, or how do you survive? What are you going to eat if garden gets sick and everything dies, or something like that? So I've been thinking about things like that, and specifically that may be from the perspective of the nomadic tribe. Like, what are the tricks that they may even teach some people? Ghosty says, wait, did I skip something? Oh, Gareth says thanks, but the fireplace, that stuff, it's all looking good. Ghosty says, I just wanted to see what the highlighting message thing was. Okay. I should read before I read.
Oh.
I should also not say that out loud.
Yeah, just toning down that white with a little bit of yellow is making me happier. You know what else I think would make me happy? Come here. Hold on. The yellow one is right there. Where's the green one? Oh, there it is. I'm going to go with my slime that I can't read anymore because of drippage. I'm going to add some green to him. Put the tiniest bit down. Yeah, Ty's got, I think, all the pieces to the labyrinth printed or almost printed.
It's running the last of them now.
Running the last of them now. But he's got over by his on his side of the desk, over in the corner, he's got the pieces that are done. And the one piece that I've painted is sitting kind of in the front. And the way he's got the box positioned, you can only see like kind of this section of it. And the eyeballs are bright green, so they're very vibrant next to all the rest darkness of the area. And I'm like, you seriously have got to move that thing, because I will look at him and I see those freaking eyes, and it's scaring the hell out of me every time. I'm like, I know what it is, and it's still like, oh my god, what is that? It's really kind of lame, but it keeps getting me. Yeah, that's looking better. See, sometimes you just got to keep painting. I still really like the blue undertone. I don't want to get rid of that, because it gives it kind of a different feeling for the skin, like some of it may be fur, some of it may be old skin, that sort of thing. So I'm glad I used the blue for sure. There. Much better. What are you doing? You're like walking around in circles. Hold on to this, please. Okay, I gotta shake up my technical here. Why are you walking around outside? I don't think they can see you because it's like a reflection of me back here.
That's what I was curious about.
You're such a dork. Here, open this while you're over here. And you could probably close the lights now. I mean, the lights,
The shades?
the shades. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Nah, it looks fine.
Blood of the blood god.
I bet they could see me.
I doubt they could see you.
They're all furiously typing right now to warn you that a robber is outside the window.
Gosh dang it.
So anyway, that was one of my ideas, was talk about how do you survive, because that kind of is a different way of creating content for flora and fauna, for instance. Maybe devices. I don't know. But by trying to solve that problem, I think we'd come up with lots of other content.
Yeah, it's very true.
I don't think we've mentioned it in a while, but just to remind everyone that in probably less than 30 minutes, we'll do a drawing for the normal size version of what Dawn is painting right now.
Yes.
Gare says the duck was a warning. Anyway, yeah, like Dawn was saying, if you guys have something specific that you want to forge on, then you can holler about it now or put it in Discord whenever you think of it. Ghosty says, oh, actually, speaking of how to survive at night, I have the perfect idea for a nocturnal creature that might have to worry about. I'll drop it in chat after this. Okay. They might have to worry about. I read that incorrectly. Sorry.
You're doing a lot of that today.
My brain is tired, man.
He's a little center. I'm afraid to move him.
What?
I've got him balanced. I'm afraid to move him.
Oh.
Let's see.
But it is, I was thinking about that this weekend too, is that we have so much content now that I do need to like sort of standardize how these things are getting put together to make it easier to get this sort of information out on the cryptmonkey.net site. Ghosty says it's been a long day. Yep. And Gareth says Werbs are big hard time.
Yeesh.
Acknowledge. Duh.
So his back leg touches, but I don't think I'd be able to get a drop of glue in there. I can't find any Q-tips. Oh well. I think that should hold. Could try. It's okay if it runs down. Yeah, it went there. Okay, cool. So now, very specific reason I wanted to go ahead and get him glued down, because I like doing the dripping blood onto the base as well, but I don't like doing that until I have him where he goes so that I can get the blood in the right spot. Oh, and the camera goes down. Sorry.
The phrase is mic drop, not camera drop.
Sorry.
Gareth says that base looks so cool. Did you add the grass or was it printed with it?
Printed with it. Here's the unpainted version. So, I mean, it's even got it back here. So, yeah. No, I mean, normally, yeah, I add grass, but I'm like, it looks really good. I'm going to leave it alone.
This is cool. Yeah, I dig it. Still a great job, he says.
Yeah.
Less so now that we know you didn't make that, but just kidding. Oh, that's me saying that, by the way, not Gareth.
Oh, I knew that. Gareth loves me more than you love me. It's fine.
Gareth and Mike, what is up with that?
Okay. So, I'm kind of happy with that. I'm much happier with adding that green in there. I'm definitely happier. I think I might do a few little tiny touches of the yellow.
Ghosty says that's definitely one of the better simple bases I've seen. I found most bases need grass. Hello, Max.
Hi, Max.
I found most bases need grass added, but the one really looks good just out of the printer. Looks ghoulish, says Regina.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done ghoul.
And Garrus is sobbing. Says, can't you see that I love you both?
You're supposed to love me more than you love him. I will definitely make you choose between us. Everybody who's on my side gets free minis. Everyone on his side gets nothing.
I'll write something.
I'll paint you a mini.
Well, that sealed the deal. Everybody's going to go hang out with Dawn now.
See, I told you I'd just start fiddling with things. I mean, I wouldn't mind adding a few tufts of grass, but they'd be so texturally different than the grass that's on there. I don't think it looks right at this point. So, not to mention, I mean, the way he did the grass, it was really easy to get it to, let me get it to focus down there.
Do you need me to?
No, I think I've got it in the right spot. It was really easy to paint it to where it had different tones happening in there, so that was kind of nice too. I've got a little bit of that green left over, so I'm gonna add a few more touches. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, he was pretty simple to color, color, paint, whatever, same old thing, right? But yeah, he's pretty much done at this point. I say pretty much, but I mean, he just needs a clear coat, and that's it. There's really not much left to do with him. So we could do one of the giveaways.
We're doing 2 tonight?
Well, yes, no. We could do the giveaway. You could get everyone to type stuff, put me on pause, and I will get something from the Shelf of Shame.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess my labyrinth walls aren't making the grade because of the scary eyes.
Well, even if I do get the labyrinth wall, I still need to get my paints for them.
Oh, I see. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. So the word.
Babe.
What?
You want to put me on the coming or taking a break screen so I can get up and move?
Oh yes, I did. You didn't say take a break.
I said pause. I mean, that's kind of the same thing.
I never pause.
Shut up and take a break. All right. So hopefully you guys can all still hear us.
It should be. Oh no! Hold on, just a second. I will unmute yours. You're good.
Okay. So now you guys can all still hear us, but I am going to take a break, and you can see roar. I am going to grab the stuff, and Ty is going to take care of what you need to do to win the smaller version, which is technically the proper sized version. Stand on your base. See mommy and baby. And I will get something from the shelf.
Okay. So to enter tonight's drawing, please type in the word Wendigo into chat now. Kara says, unfortunately, I can still hear you. I know. I noticed after I unmuted Dawn's mic that mine was not muted. Excellent. Our plan is coming together. They are entering for the Wendigo. Here we go. If there is anybody, well, let me see. There's main. There it is. I knew I had a button for that too. If anybody is hanging out in the background, we are doing a drawing tonight. I know we weren't really scheduled to do a drawing, and I didn't mention it in any of the stuff, even though Dawn told me. Did you? You told me before, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Dawn did tell me before. I kind of forgot to put it in there. So you guys get to be the lucky small group that's gonna go for it.
I just remembered that I actually have a mini that I have to repaint. So I'm going to do that.
Oh, yeah. Ghosty says, little do we know we are just putting ourselves on a hit list for the Wendigo. I just wanted to make everybody say Wendigo a lot tonight. But we were talking about it before we were on stream, so we're ahead of you.
Gotcha.
You'll see the Wendigo after it's done with us.
So, ooh, that's shiny. Basically, I have coated this in a mirror finish spray, and I am going to be using speed paints. And my red. And that's all I'm going to use on this guy. Well, that's not all I'm going to use because, excuse me, the, I have to think about that. The body itself will be done in a gray, which I can't find at the moment. But she'll be a really light gray to kind of make her pop off.
Regina says, so shiny.
It is like, it's like reflecting the light shiny.
Gareth says, ooh. And Ghosty says, you know, in mythology, just speaking about the Wendigo and Skinwalker is enough to summon one to hunt you. Yeah. I think we were talking about that recently because, was that Lashigo or somebody? Or Polytempest? One hello, Creep Show. Was refusing to say Wendigo. Now imagine what painting one will do, Ghosty says.
But it's not a Wendigo, it's a pretty deer.
Well, all I can say is I'm digging Halloween in March.
So I had a customer order this painted, and unfortunately when they got it, it was in shambles. It was like the wings were not even identifiable as wings anymore. It was shattered in shipping. Pretty sure that somebody was playing, kickball with the box or something.
Field hockey. It was the puck.
Yeah, see, just putting the Wendigo back there, I like it even more now. I'm much happier with it than I was. So I get to repaint it.
He's just a deer with birth defects, Ghosty says.
Yes, see?
I mean, it may sound like her, but he's really saying, don't judge me.
That's weird, man. That's weird.
Yeah. Yes, so what of it? If anybody's hanging out in the background, we are getting ready to do the drawing for the night. And we're going to give away a Wendigo 3D printed miniature. So if you're hanging out listening in the background, if you can, enter Wendigo into chat now for your chance to win the drawing.
You do need to be following, and you do need to be on Twitch, not YouTube.
Yes, I keep forgetting to say that. We're simulcasting on to YouTube, but the drawing is only going to work for Twitch. And please follow us too. Yeah.
Yes. I am buying your love.
Well, incidentally, I'm kind of pleased that we've done so many of these now that every single person that's entered for this drawing has won something before.
Oops. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like that needs to be celebrated somehow.
Okay.
I don't know how. Just saying somehow.
Well, we're doing a giveaway.
I know, but it should be like extra special.
Okay. I'll dance. I fixed it.
You didn't dance enough. I didn't see it.
Dance it again.
Okay. You can stop that now.
I need a nap. Randominus says, even creepier, slightly out of focus in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
does look
hunting you.
Garrett says, have you found that the speed paints reactivate if you get them again? If you hit them again, I guess.
I have not.
You get them moist again. I skipped right over the image.
No, I've not actually tried that.
And she's spent, Garrett says. Moist. Our numbers are jumping around again. I really am about to hit rolling on this. So if you are already following us, or if you're not following us and you want to enter the drawing, be sure to follow us right away and enter Wendigo into the chat now to be entered to win this the normal size Wendigo miniature.
The unpainted one laying here.
Yeah.
Laying dead in the background. There you go. Sort of. There you
go. Okay.
Roll.
Shite.
I was about to say roll that beautiful bean footage, and then I got jump scared.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to give everybody a little because our numbers are jumping around. Hello, Sawdust.
Hi, Sawdust. Enter Wendigo quickly.
Yeah, put Wendigo into the chat if you'd like a chance to win the smaller of the two Wendigos in the background there.
That are completely out of focus now because I've moved on. I've moved on with my life, men. Shite.
Thank you, Max. Oh yeah, you're entered. You're good. All right. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, so Dawn,
Roll that beautiful bean
roll.
footage.
When you say go, you said go, so I guess I'll go now.
Okay, now.
Golden Ghosty is again the winner. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Ghosty, congratulations.
Congrats, Ghosty.
Trying to dethrone Gareth. Gareth's curses. Foiled again.
I love how having the metallic undercoat makes it metallic.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
I love that one. Oh, I love that one
Ghosty
so
asks,
much.
are you guys rigging this to get back at Gareth now?
No.
Thank you, guys. You are most welcome. And no, we're not rigging it. I think everybody should enjoy it because someday we'll have hundreds of people playing.
That's the goal, anyway.
Someday. All right.
Well, technically, I guarantee you I'm not rigging it because you see my hands. I'm over here painting. And painting, and painting, and painting, and painting.
I have neither the knowledge nor the will to learn how to game Nightbot.
No, the truth of the matter is, Goldie, you're the only one who spells it right, so...
No. You know, blow everybody's mind with that over there. I can see everybody was
scrolling up to go look. I'm literally just using the three colors, the yellow, the red, and the orange, and just not washing my brush or anything, just going back and forth between the colors. And placing them on here and moving on. That's it.
Garrus says, sure they aren't. Back to Ghosty. Congratulations, though. And Ghosty says they definitely are. I'm definitely not this lucky. It's math, you guys. It's just math.
I thought I heard Cora, and I was going to ask them if they're planning on streaming or not.
I'll go check.
That way we could make that determination fairly quickly. Like I said, I'm almost positive they're not, so it's not a huge deal. I do love these paints so much. They work really, really, really well. Highly recommend it. Spin move. I'm glad you're excited about it. Well, and you saw how quickly I painted it. I never finish anything on stream. So it's a pretty quick paint too.
Cora said, no, Daddy, no.
Okay, so we will be world building tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be painting. Just a reminder, I don't think anybody has spent points to alter the stream for next week. But I put some images in that channel on Discord. You can check out what the options are.
Got new stuff in there.
Yeah. A whole bunch of options in there today.
Were you reading through chat while I was away?
I was, yes.
Okay.
Ghosty's excited about the model. It's the last thing I read.
The silver undercoat, did you?
What about it?
Ghosty says the silver undercoat looks awesome. It makes the figure look like glass. I love it.
Yeah, it does. It's actually just it's literally called mirror finish. It's a spray paint.
Regina says there were no adorable tumbleweeds, though.
No, not this week.
And then I believe Ghosty, you spent, I wish this said who spent the points. Ghosty, you spent the 2,000 points to alter the stream, it looks like. Because they said female griffin since nobody else has.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one, too.
I don't know why it doesn't say who's. Maybe I need to look in my dashboard. Let's see. I would be happy to find
I wish
out.
that one would play like a noise. Because I feel like half the time I miss it.
Yeah, we have to definitely watch for it. I guess we could just make it a noise, and we know when we hear that somebody is gonna get to choose something.
Yeah, maybe we should do that. Change it over to be a noise.
It was Ghosty.
Okay. And that way we won't miss it, you know?
I can see it in the activity feed. I bet it's right here too, maybe. No, because I've looked here. It's only in the creator dashboard. It doesn't show up in the mini feed.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the new plan. That's going to be a noise.
What shall it be?
It should be something fun.
Regina says, I do like that one. I don't even, I'm going to have to look. I don't remember this one. Female griffin. Oh, yes. That is wicked.
Yeah. I think I like the stance of that one a little bit better, too. This one is so spiky.
You put all these images together, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Well done.
Thank
That's
you.
good.
Thought that I was trying to come up with an easier way for everyone to identify what the hell the options are.
Yeah.
And I think this method is working. Hopefully, anyway. Ugh. I'm like not even paying attention if I'm on camera or not.
Yes, you are.
Well, I know, I just looked.
Well, then you are paying attention, you liar.
I was noting the fact that I wasn't paying attention and then realizing that, so I looked to make sure. Damn it.
Rondominus says, on the left side of chat for me, there is a bar that connects the redemption and the redemption message from Ghosty. Ghosty says, yeah, the stand of the female is really cool. A little better to show feather detail.
I think so, yeah.
On the left side, now let's see if well, I've already got this wide.
I mean, my biggest issue is if chat's really, going to town, then it's very easy to miss it because it's not an audible thing.
Yeah, we gonna fix it.
Yes. Oh, I could make everybody hate me. That's the new duck sound. That's how you get the duck. Ty won't do it. Your face.
That's not gonna happen. Hell, I wouldn't even be able to transition.
I know, right?
I'd just be like, oh yeah, another duck sound. Never mind, I already read that.
Oh, shite.
Regina just wanted to remind us what the ducky sounded like.
You can't take the duck from me. You can't take this guy from me.
I know. I know what you meant. You brown coat.
Always and forever. It's my only purpose in life.
Whoa.
So, Gareth, I don't know if you have these yet, but I let the blue dry, and now I'm hitting it over the top of it with the yellow. And it does not seem, I mean, the color's still changing, obviously, but it doesn't seem like it's getting wet again.
Excuse me. Yeah.
All right. She's going to lay down for it. She can't lay down. She's going to lay down. She decided she's laying down.
That's a fallen angel.
That is a fallen angel. And we're just going to tilt down. That's how we're going to handle that.
That's a tilted angel. Kara says, not yet. And I'm getting it at the end of the month. And I'm getting the full set.
I got some tiny set.
They have updated sound alerts website.
I have, I definitely just got the baby set. Because, well, one, I wasn't sure, but I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. I know that set's a lot more expensive, but these things are so freaking cool. And honestly, the brush that just came with the set has quickly become one of my favorite brushes. It does work really, really well. And yes, that is the brush I have in my hand right now. She's a spinny. So this is what I mean, but like I'm having trouble holding on to the mini. There's really no good place to hold on to her right now.
Gareth says, and I used to be more of a brown coat till the... Why did that not play? I can see it right here.
Because you're messing with stuff.
Well, I hope that's not why. We'll see here in a minute.
Would you want to finish reading what he said?
I haven't ducked around enough, so figured I would. You guys didn't hear it either, though, right? Gareth says, and I used to be more of a brown coat till the series was, as I'll say, tarnished by someone I thought was a friend. That's an interesting story. Must be.
I'm sure that is an interesting story.
This is our Camp Wendigo sound. That worked.
Nope, don't like that.
I like that. What was it? We're missing a duck, apparently. Rubber ducky of doom.
Wait, I don't want to jump. I'll break my jump. Damn it, Tyler. I said wait.
Just don't drop it.
Oh.
There's your makeup duck. I'm not sure why every once in a while this guy, like, decides not to play sounds.
It's a stupid head.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to be stupid. Before I did the spikes in a flat black as well, and I think that looked really, really good. So my intention is to do that again. Really, I'm doing everything pretty much exactly the same, except when I painted it before, she was all the mix of these colors as well, and this time I'm going to make her an ashy gray.
Okay, I've got to click another sound. I don't remember what this is, so I'll just apologize, I guess, just in case I don't know what this is.
You are right!
Wow, that was loud.
I did not remember that. Yeah, that seems louder than the other ones.
It was like super loud, like my ears hurt.
Mine too. I think it's all the
Ghosty, I hope you
whining.
took those earbuds out.
Regina says, nope, it adds to the suspense. Is that something you were talking about? Because I was off in my own little world.
The waiting so I didn't jump? I'm not sure what that one's for.
Oh. Gareth says, didn't mean to be cryptic. Glad the blue didn't reactivate.
Reactivate. Yeah, so it seems to me once they dry, you can go over them and they won't.
I see. Regina says the duck's not always sounding adds to the suspense.
Oh, okay, gotcha, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
when you get me.
Yeah, so it seems like you can let it dry and you don't have to clear coat it to protect it sort of thing.
This is probably going to be bad too, but I'm going to play it anyway. I'm like,
Okay, wait. Everyone take out your earbuds. Oh. That's not. Oh, come on. Oh my god, that's so bad.
it was called Giggle Farts. I had to get it apparently, and I certainly had to listen to it tonight. Regina says, no, thank you.
Yeah, that's not going to be the noise we use. No.
Oh, I'm looking at ones we've already got. They're just not channel points.
I know this is like a super weird way to hold her, but it's really all I can do. I'm just literally turning her around to catch any silver spots that might be left.
So Sound Alerts has added an other alerts thing where you can do for like make up a sound on Sound Alerts for your follows and stuff like that too.
Oh, that's cool. You should make one that says "Show me the mini," and that should be our thing.
You mean actually record an audio for that?
Yeah. I love that
I like the no kitty.
one. Oh, I love that one.
Okay, I'm gonna stop mucking around with that now. Let's see. Ty, I see you laughing now. How old are you?
2.
Yes, that was ghosty. Gareth says, because I've heard of some people coming back after 24 hours and the paint will still run if you put paint over it. And I laughed at the giggle farts. Good.
I mean, this has been, a few minutes, and you can see it's
And Ghosty says, I like that. Show me the mini.
not running. I mean, I can scrape it off, but don't do that. Like out of yellow. Oh well.
Gareth says, yes, that one for the alter the stream. No cat for the alter the stream. The no cat for the alter the stream? Okay. We can look into that. That one's fun. This was on there.
I still just play noises.
I'm trying to stay away from the big one. I mean, I have like a grenade on here, cornetta.
What's cornetta?
Do you want to hear it?
Sure. Not am I gonna
It
regret
normally
this.
costs 750 bits.
Yep, I regret that.
You asked.
I did. I should not have. You have like brushes jumping out at me. Oh shite. She's okay. Okay, get out of the way, base.
I don't remember Baby I Love You. I don't remember this one either.
I love you.
Oh, that's so cute.
I set all these up so long ago. I'm just as curious as anyone else might be. But I have like thunder and a grenade.
You said grenade already. I'm
Did
not
I?
going to ask to hear that.
No,
one.
I'm trying to get somebody else to do it. Just kidding. Leroy Jenkins.
Okay, maybe that one. Let me hear that
Really?
one.
All right.
That brings me back to my WoW days.
Right.
Oh, how many times did I die hearing that?
I can't. Now I think of that skit from Viva La Dirt League. Actually.
Oh, yeah.
No, don't look.
Damn it.
We know what you're about to do. Don't do it. Don't do it. And he's like, "We're over it. We're past it." Ghosty says, "My ears."
Sorry. Okay. Set her down for a minute. Because she actually has to like dry some before I can move on to the next stage. So before I had done her in a flat black, the spikes up here, but I'm kind of thinking about using this rough iron, which I used on something else, and I can't remember what now, but it ends up like really dark, but it's still a little bit shiny. I think I want to use this. Let's see. I have like, oh, here we go. Come here. I have a base over here, so I'm going to paint the base with this color. See, and I could even maybe add some black to it to make it a little darker. But then it still would be shiny instead of being the flat black. And that was kind of the point, was to bring it not shiny. I don't know. But she's not going to be shiny this time, so maybe that is okay.
Ghosty says, I really need to just take out my ear bits, don't I? Garrett says, God damn it, Leroy. The original Charlie. God damn it, Leroy. God damn it.
Pretty much. So this is a base for Beholder from Lord of the Print.
Ooh. It is 8:15 now, just so you know.
Okay.
And I am thinking I want to close the curtains behind you.
Why? Is there a Wendigo looking in and you're scared now?
I can't tell you that. I already said that too many times tonight.
So, basically, it would be, all the spikes would be that color. I think that'd be kind of cool. I mean, I know they're shiny, but the point of them not being shiny last time was because everything was shiny, so it was to set them off. Let's try adding a little black in there. Let's see if that tones it down a little bit. Now it looks purple to me. Whatever. Weird paint. Okay, I definitely don't want to mix the two. I don't like that at all. I think I might just stick with black. But see, that goes there. And then I still have supports to clip off this guy, but move. That's him.
Oh, yeah.
Big kisses.
That's cool. That's killer.
So he sits. Ah, kid. There. Yeah, he doesn't balance on that very well, but he sits on this, and then that sits on that. So. Alright. I think I do want to just do black, though. I don't like that shiny. How much time do I have?
It is 8:17.
That's not what I asked you.
Time's up.
I love you. You're so helpful. I can't find the black.
I don't know. You got about 10 minutes.
Maybe I shouldn't find the black then. I should just probably stop. Anyway. Let's see. Ghosty one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. I should have shaken that first. I don't have the fancy shaker like Gareth.
That's funny because the last time we watched Gareth, he was talking about how he didn't have a fancy shaker like
Like
Michael.
Michael. That's right. That is funny. I mean, it isn't because I don't have a fancy shaker like either one of them. But, you know, hey.
Gareth says, boo.
All right. She is dry enough that I can start putting the black in at least. feel like I'm out of focus again. I moved the camera around.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll look at it. Oh, golly. Oh,
You're such a baby.
making me do stuff.
I can't read while I'm trying to look at things. Totally not the same thing, but it just...
Totally not the same thing. But that's really fun if everybody got it.
Eiffel Tower. Just to give more of a hint.
I don't think I can make it any better than it already was, Dawn.
Latte.
I can overexpose it if you'd like.
Oh, I don't think that would help her because she's super shiny. Little tiny details that won't like be affected if you jump scare me, so
We'll see.
don't.
Don't what?
Don't. Tyler, walk away.
What?
Walk away.
What? You walk away.
You walk away.
You walk away.
It's my show. You walk away.
You.
Oh my God, we're two. Stop
Wait,
it.
I can just walk away. Okay, I'll walk away.
Oh, poor Ghosties doesn't work. Ghosty, you broke the duck.
Stupid duck. What the duck's problem is.
You're lucky on giveaways and in bad luck with tech.
That was from Ghosty.
But it wasn't gonna get me. That's the like so unfair. That didn't get me either. I don't know why.
I turned it up. They're just being hard-headed. That is heartbreaking. Oh. It's Bradokin. I don't know. Because now Gareth tried it and it's also not working.
Aw.
Here you go, Gareth.
That one actually got me a little tiny bit.
It's not, you know what? That's only really coming from this browser here. It's not going through the source. I do not know what it is doing.
I can't believe how quickly I got that done. Like, I honestly expected it to be, on the shelf of shame, really, because I don't know, the more it sits over there, the happier I get with it too, so. Cool.
Let's try refreshing the cache.
Now, that being said, I almost guarantee I am not going to finish all those feathers. That just ain't going to happen.
Regina says, I don't seem to be earning points during the stream, which is a little sad. What?
Tyler, you broke it!
No, I'm definitely not doing anything of the sort. I'm earning points. I don't know. What is going on here?
Well, that's all right, guys, because we're almost done anyway.
Yeah, I know everybody's hearing that, but that's just playing out of my browser, not the browser source in OBS. I don't know what's going on with that thing.
Tech problems, woohoo!
I closed that window just in case it is something. I mean, it didn't start until I was like opening up sound alerts to start bumping around and looking.
I told you broke it.
And Ghosty says, things just ain't working out. You can do it. I believe in you. No.
He's referring to my feathers.
Oh, yes.
Watch, I'll end up picking like a super complicated paint scheme and it all depends on if I can get it base coated well before the stream, because when I have to, like, the Wendigo, I base coated literally while Ty was finishing everything up. And we were on the starting soon screen, and I was putting the last few little scrubs of paint on. And then that's also why when we started, I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I'm still trying to paint stuff. I can't talk while I'm painting. And I didn't know what I was doing.
Regina says, I'm looking forward to the feathers. Purple Griffin. Ghosty says she's going to paint every feather a different color. Regina says, yes, rainbow.
I'm crying now. Well, no, that's not true, because I can easily, work on it on Tuesday, and then the intention will be to finish it on Wednesday while we're world building. Because rainbow would definitely take forever. But it would be pretty cool. Would be a very vibrant bird. And I get sick of all of the male birds in the animal kingdom getting to be pretty. See how cool the black looks against it? I'm glad I just stayed with the black. It looks so much better that way. I love that iron, but I think the flat looks better with this.
Regina says burb. And then, can't see that. I can't see if it's a turkey icon or... Oh, it's a bird head, I think.
Yes. I didn't know what you were talking about. I was looking down at this. Yeah, I mean, the name speed paint is super, super accurate. I might, probably won't, but might dry brush a little bit of yellow on the flames. Kind of bring a few highlights out in these areas that I feel like are a little too red. But that'll be kind of like the last thing I do. I'll get all the other details done first. Which, that means getting all these tiny ass little spikes black. And then making her gray. Ooh.
Regina says, I need to save up so I can buy some speed paints. They look like fun.
Yeah, they are definitely worth it. I bought the small set. Which I say small set, but it came with, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? 10 paints? 10 different colors? And I haven't even used all the colors yet. Trust me, I was eyeing that big set, but... That's the only problem with this model, is these spikes get very difficult to reach in areas. Some of them are just like, boom, done. And others, it's playing yoga with your brush. Because, like, you can see right in here all of the back of these spikes, but you've got to avoid all of these to get in there. And because it's so shiny, It's extremely obvious when you don't have it coated. So if I was doing the spikes the same color scheme as the rest of it, I probably wouldn't be so concerned about the back of these ones. But you can definitely see it when you turn it to the side. And then also because I'm painting it with such a drastic difference of a color, it's like you notice immediately if I hit something else. Oh, and my hand is shaking. Because I have nothing to brace my hand on because they're both doing something. Itty bitty little tiny details. Okay. I am going to stop for 2 reasons, stupid head. 1, because my hands are shaking. And 2, because we're almost done anyway. I might as well glue her down to her base now, which technically is not actually her base. Her base is just a flat, regular base. But this is the base to a fire genie, which I found out last time that she fits on pretty much perfectly. So I'm like, well, I'm going to use that because it's cooler. Because I was just taking her base and putting clay down to make fire. Like, well, I'm going to look through my bases. But it's all scruffed up at the back, so it won't lay flat. But that's okay. Right now, yeah, we're heading out tonight too. I think I'm gonna glue her down and then we're gonna be done. And we will be back tomorrow, and I will be working on either the labyrinth or I might go back to my board game pieces, which I was thoroughly enjoying. Either way, I will be painting, y'all will be world building, and I will be listening in, occasionally participating. But until then, I kind of wish I hadn't gotten paint on her because she kind of looks cool in that silver. Anyway, that's okay. Regina said, if I remember, I'll be on tomorrow. Don't have to work late since spring break. Oh, nice.
Good deal.
But that is going to be it for us tonight. And we'll be back tomorrow to world build and paint some